Welcome to Innovations. I'm Ed Begley Jr. It's been said that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Today, there's more of an emphasis on prevention and preservation than ever before. From diet to lifestyle, advancements in modern medicine have created an awareness of the things we can do to prolong our lives.
Drug and alcohol addiction is a national epidemic currently affecting roughly 23 million Americans. This is a problem that touches nearly every corner of our nation.
Addiction is a disease of the mind and the brain. How we are wired differently from those that are a non-addict. An alcoholic or drug addict's mind is one is too many and many is never enough style and mentality.
There are people who can use substances who it doesn't destroy their lives. There are people who can't use substances because it destroys their lives. And I'd say in layman's terms, that's really the difference. Can I go and have a couple drinks and my work isn't affected, my financials aren't affected, my family relationships aren't affected? Or if I have a couple drinks, it doesn't stop there. Before I know it, by the end of the night, I'm shooting heroin, or I'm on a crack binge. That's the difference.
Substance use disorders are chronic diseases that affect the brain. Like other chronic diseases that affect systems of the body, they're treated using effective means of ongoing care.
Researchers say that when we're treating addiction, we really need to approach it similarly to how we would approach cardiovascular disease or diabetes. We need to have long-term treatments in order to maintain health. It means continued interventions and continued maintenance therapies to create cognitive restructuring, to maintain motivation, to make those changes in our life to support our sobriety in the long term. Ongoing recovery programs are vital to maintaining sobriety. At our level of care, at an intensive outpatient level of care, we would assist the client in dealing with cravings, in reducing stress, in making changes in their environment. We essentially maintain motivation to make the changes in life that need to be made in order to treat the chronic illness that addiction is.
A New Start, located in Palm Springs, Florida, believes that comprehensive addiction treatment involves treating the mind, body, and spirit.
A New Start Incorporated is an intensive outpatient program. Generally, when a client gets out of inpatient setting for a drug and alcohol substance abuse treatment, they'll come to us afterwards to get that continuum of care. They're able to meet with a therapist 1 to 2 times a week, do family sessions via the telephone or actually on site. There's 10 hours of groups going on every single week for the clients to come and process some life skills groups, relapse prevention, things of that nature. We have full case management here for the clients, so the clients are able to get help with bus passes via their case manager, applying online. They can help them do job training, resume building. We offer a lot of ancillary services so clients can reacclimate with society. We really encompass the mind, body, and soul here. Addiction is a 3-tier disease. We understand that this is a mental and physical and spiritual disease, so we address all 3. One-on-one sessions dealing with trauma, past experiences, why did you use? The physical, once you put a substance into your body and become chemically dependent on it, your body's actually demanding it. We address the physical in maintaining a healthy lifestyle, whether it's diet, exercise, the importance of being active, having a schedule, a healthy sleep cycle, the spirit, the demoralization that goes on within. One thing that will set us apart from our recovery is an indifference or intolerance towards spiritual principles. So each client is explained the importance of having a higher power in their life. And this higher power is someone they can depend on, pray to, look for guidance. So we have groups specifically designated for those.
Because addiction not only affects the individual, but also the family, A New Start works with educating the family on the disease of addiction and how they can best support the client and themselves.
My addiction definitely caused a huge wedge between my older sister and I. Drank every weekend, I partied every weekend, I didn't come home. I didn't care about anybody's feelings but my own. I came to A New Start because I was on the brink of relapse. Something changed in me within the first 2 weeks. I met with my therapist, and my therapist recommended that I come 5 days a week. I've really started to enjoy coming here. You know, you build a family here. You build connections with human beings, and it's amazing. You know, I gained a lot of insight from other people. I learned how to be a decent human being.
A New Start believes in restoring life and fulfilling dreams, and that those suffering with addiction and their families can find healing.
Our outpatient program is pretty dynamic. We offer individual and group therapy. One thing that we do that might be a little bit different than other places is that we really focus on co-occurring disorders, and we really focus on trauma. We believe that if we can treat the trauma, rather they're big traumas or small traumas like we all have, that we can really get the clients to a place where they can heal. Our therapists have a really small caseload, so they're able to really have a lot of one-on-one time with the clients and really dig deep and get down into the core issues of why they started making maladaptive choices in the first place. We are very blessed to have a great team of highly trained professionals. We have master's level clinicians. Many of them are licensed in mental health. Many of them are experts in 12-step recovery model. We have a specialization in trauma. So we believe in EMDR here. We believe in treating addiction through EMDR, and we've seen dynamic results with that.
Additionally, the supportive structure of their therapeutic team, with a separation between clinical therapists and group facilitators, provides the clients with greater accessibility to their therapists more frequently than other programs.
The therapists only see the clients for one-on-one sessions, as well as doing crisis intervention, and they don't perform groups 3 to 6 hours a day or 10 hours a week like many other centers. Group facilitators are separate. As full-time facilitators, they still have the opportunity for 25 hours a week to prepare and plan for their groups. Their individual therapists have time and opportunity to address those issues with them much more appropriately.
With support to address the multiple aspects in life that were damaged prior to and during active addiction, A New Start offers individuals the ability to achieve long-term recovery.
We're extremely big believers in educating our staff, and I think you're going to see us move to a much greater degree into the area of treating trauma, what we believe is most times the root of the addict's addiction.
For more information, visit www.anewstartincfl.com.